Alright, you are welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we're going to be completing the game we've started, the guess game. With the past video, we've worked on HTML, CSS, and a little part of JavaScript. So we're going to be completing the JavaScript section today. Okay, so we've linked the first component, the user name component, with the spinner component, and then spinners to the level component, from the level down to the user guess component. Okay, so that is where we stop. What we have left now is the user guess component with. So what we have left now is the user guess component to that component that will say you win, you lose. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, we have not done anything. I'm clicking on the button, it's not working. All right, let's go to the game .js. Now what we expect now is the user should enter value. Already we've done the part of computer that generates the number. This is it. This generated number equals to pass, and of course I believe you understand what we did here, and if you don't, please check the first video. Okay, all right, now we want to check if the user, by using this event, when you click on this, we want to check again if the user have entered a value in there. So we need to go back to our, okay, let's go to, let me explain this into two. Can you see? Then let's see, we are in the display player interface. Yeah, display user interface. The class name is submit button. Have we gotten that in JavaScript? Let's see. Let me remove this. Submit button. So it's not here. So let's get that. Let me put it immediately after this. Is it submit button is equals to query document dot query submit button. Good. So we've gotten that, and also we need to get the element, the input element. What's the name? The get, okay, user guess. So let's get that one as well. Constant equals to document your selector dot user guess. Yep. Okay, yes, so we've gotten all that we need. Okay, so let's add the events to submit button dot add event listener. Then this takes two parameters. The first one, the name of the event, followed by the callback function. So e dot prevent default. We don't want the situation whereby when you click it refreshes the page by itself. So this one prevents that. Okay, now let's check if the user, if user guess dot length dot value first dot value is equals to empty string. So we want to go back like what we did. If you remember what we did for this user value, that's what we want to do also for this. So what you do, can we just copy it and edit it? Let's copy from user input and edit it. So come down here. So we're going to be editing it. Let's just remove this and paste that one. So what we want to check here is what user guess dot value. Okay, then this is user guess now, not username. So let's copy that. Good. Let's copy these two. Good. Arrow icon. So we need arrow icon to remove. We'll copy it and put it there as well. So here should be, no, we don't need this. We can remove this one. User dots. Okay, we don't need this. We need this one. We need this one. We need this one. Okay. All right. So this one, check for the emptiness. Okay. So let's copy this arrow icon too from, let's paste it. Let's try the code first. Let's try it there. Let's try it. So I'm going to reduce the loading time because of the test purposes, so that it won't delay our development time. Good. So let's enter. Can you see, say please enter a username? So it's not username again, so it's going to be guest value. Don't forget. So it's because of what we have here. We will copy it. So the expectation is please enter a guest. Okay. All right, so we've done that. So we need that error. If I click, we need this error icon. So let's copy it from the user component, username component. So let's scroll up. Yeah, from here we copy from the user component, username component down there to this very place. Let's put it here. Then there's something we need to do. This label, let me check if you have done that already. Find label inside CSS label. All right, so we don't need to do that again. It's there already. I check position. So let's go back and check if that has been implemented. So I said I'm going to change reduce the value of this load spinner. All right, let's check that out. Good. I believe you understand what we are trying to do here. So we're trying to have the same effect. So it's not actually showing. We want the icons to show here. Okay, so it's not showing. This is it here. So we have error underscore icon dot hide. So why is it not showing? So label, I think the value there, so it should show. So why is it not showing? All right, let's do something. Let me hide this too. Let me hide it. Let's check. Okay, let me reduce the time the spinner load as well. Let me change from this to 1000. Let me change to 1000. All right, let's see. Yep, very fast now. Very fast. So good. So it's not actually showing. This is not showing this error icon. So what is happening? Okay, let's inspect it. Let's inspect and see what is going on here. Okay, play components should be here, so it should be inside label, so it's here but it's hiding. What shows now? Alright, what is going on here? Let's check the JavaScript. Let's check it. Let's check our condition very well. We say if the user.get.value is equals to empty, then add error class, and inside the error icon dot remove the hide. Yes. So user does get source place, we enter guess. Then else, if it is not empty, remove the error, add the hide, and set the placeholder to be empty. So it should show now. Let's try that out again. Let's try it out again. Let's see what is going on here. Let's refresh. Okay, please watch out. So let me open it like this. Open. Okay, should be around here. Okay, this is it. Please fix your eyes in there. Spark. Then click on, let's choose any level now, so you can see how we are transitioning idea. But now we have this. So if we click without entering anything, we want it to show this. Of course, this one shows please enter guess. Then but this was not removed when we click. So what is going on there? Okay, let's check the question. Let's put a question. Let's do something like this. Contain name of the class. If we contain hide, so the condition if, should we use ternary operator now? Okay, if statement, if cuts, if this, then remove. If it contains, then remove. Let's try that out. Username as usual. Okay, let's enter the value. Let's click without value. Result component. Okay, interface. So inside the interface we have this label, the error underscore icon hide. Okay, let's try something. Let's say error icon 2, so where I have error icon inside this submit button, let's change it to error icon 2. So now that we are using error icon 2, I think we don't need this if statement anymore. Let me remove it. So we need to get that error icon 2. Let's copy and paste. Then let's change this to, then this also to 2. So let's check it out. All right, the property in CSS2, we need to do work on that. So we have error, so let's just put comma, then comma, dot error icon 2. Good. So let's try that out. Okay, good, it works. So that's that for that. So if I enter value now, enter your guess here. So I think it didn't change the placeholder value. The placeholder value, let's scroll down. The placeholder value should be this. Okay, sorry. All right, let's go back again and check that out, please. Easy, enter. Good, it works now. So until you enter the right value, let's say an integer value, and you know we selected easy, so the value should be between 1 to 10. So is it that? So let me say 5. Can you see? So the error disappears. It means we have entered value. Now what we want to do now is to compare this value we entered with the one computer has generated. Let me show you something. Let's try and let's pop the answer out. Okay, let's say if now else, let's say alert, what's the user enter. Let's say computer generated number, gen number. Okay, so plus generated number. Can you see? So let's do that, and let's say plus user comma user number. So let's say user guess. So plus, can I get the value from user guess input element? So we say value. So let's look at it here. Let's do that. Let's start again. Can we close this now? I think we can. So let's do that. Spark, enter. Let's select easy. Good. So if I click on submit without value, it's going to prompt us to enter, I guess. Okay, let's enter 5 again and see Pew. So the computer generated 7 and we suggested 5. So meaning that the winner loses. The winner what? Loses. So that's the logic about the game. That's what we want to do now. Submitting this, compare the values together, then if won will show, if lose with what will equally show it. Okay, so let's go back. Now we've known the value to compare this and this. So this value will be what is going to be display inside the result component. Okay, this is the result component. This is the result component. Can you see it now? So let's get the result component ready also. Result component cost results, display result, display results is equals to document dot result component container dot results. So display results, let's come down here, display result, let's comment this out. We just use it to test the code. So should we equally add spinner as if comparing the value you get? Should we submit? I think we should. Okay, let's add that. Let's say set time interval. But before then, let's say load. What's the name again? Let's check it. Is it spinner? Okay, yep, this is it. So let's take that. So we're not going to be hiding the guest component. We're not going to add. We're going to make sure that both of them show together. Okay, like now, let me enter 4. So we want it to show like that. Okay, we want it to show like that. So what I'm going to do now is to do, in order to place them upon each other, what should I do? Okay, so this is what I will do. Let's go to the CSS. We have find spinner wrapper. Okay, spinner wrapper relative. Okay, relative, good. All right, let's leave this one because we'll not be able. Let's look for guess. Let's check the name it came from here. The name should be form. Oh yeah, player interface. Yes, this particular one. Let's try that. Let's see if we have it already here. Okay, it's there. So what I'm going to do now, I want to add a property to this alone. Position should be absolute. So let's check what will happen first. Absolute. So it's absolute. Let's say 4. Yes, you can see the load is actually came for. Can you see? So let's increase the value so as to see it. Let's increase the value. Okay, the value it loads. Okay, let's set it. So it actually came forth, but it disappears. So when we want to remove it now, you can say we remove it now. Let's say 10. Let's leave it like that. Let me remove this. So let's work on that first, on the spinner first. So spinner, you should display at least some seconds. Now let's enter value and see. Can you see? So, but let's increase it now. Let's increase it and see. Let's increase it and see what's here. So 5. Okay, so let's check something. There's something I want to. Okay, let's check something first. Let's inspect it. I want us to inspect that spinner. So spark A, good. Move to the next component, player. So let's put our attention here. The time, okay, our attention should also be here, spinner wrapper. Let's say we enter 4. So what happened? It removes it and I add it. Of course, that's what we want, but it's too sharp. It's too sharp. So what is happening? Remove, hide. Okay, let me increase. Let's see what will happen. Okay, enter value. To still sharp. Okay, I think this is what we should do. Okay, should we? Okay, let's make a class, a separate class for that. Let's say find, hide. So I'm going to be, let's just put them together. Does hide to comma dot spinner add hide spinner. I think that's okay. Yeah, let's do it that way. Then what we do here is to just where is the spinner? Okay, hide spinner. Okay, so wherever we see spinner here, let's first of all get the okay, wherever we have spinner, let's change it from hide to spinner. Okay, yeah, hide spinner. I think that's what we do. Let's copy it, but type it. I won't advise you to be doing copy and paste. Okay, good. Then let's come here to, we have it here as well. We have it here as well. We have it here as well. Where? Help me. Okay, it's actually here. We have it here. And we have it here. So let's see. Good. Then here, what happened? It works. Wait. Why is this so sharp? Okay, let's do something. If spinner contains this, remove spinner, just hide spinner, then then add this after 10 seconds. Okay, 4. Okay, no, you have to be, JavaScript can be so confusing. So let's look at it again. Let's just work with hide spinner. Let's see what will happen. Let's continue. Let's see. The time of transition is what that concerns me now. And also let me see the background as well. Okay, now let's go back to this place. This class, there was this component interface, container player interface. Let's go back here. Let's find. Okay, it's actually okay, good. So let's z minus let's say 100. So it makes sure that, oh no, we need to work on this place now. Is it the container now? Okay, the container z minus 200. Okay, let's say I want to check something. So it's not this. Let's go to where is it? Okay, this is the value, yeah. So it should be this, of course. Position relative set index minus 200 minus 200. This one, it sent the so you can see it now. So it sent it behind. So if it is, we set that one to be 100. So if we set this one to be 100, they are on the same level. But if you make it minus 10, can you see it's still behind the welcome spell? But let's increase it to 200. It sends it to the back of the container. Okay, let's see it again. Let's refresh. That's the issue. Can Can you see it now? It sends everything to the back. So I think let's look at other ways of doing that. Where is it? Let's remove that. But I think the position we have given it, it's okay. Interface. We have it already. Okay, so we're repeating ourselves actually. So what we do, let's just bring this absolute position in here and remove this one. So we're not repeating ourselves. So let's go back again and check. Good. So that's actually work. But what we need to do now, the spinner, let's check the spinner. Fine, spinner. The spinner, let's say Z index should be 100. So it will be above. Can you see it now? It's rightly above. So then should we set the background of the wrapper? Let's say, let me check the background color. Let's say black. I want to confirm something. Good. So what we're going to do, we're going to set background color from here. Other one, we don't need the background color, okay? So that it can be visible. When you click on this, you'll be able to see it. Okay. Abi, is it okay now? I think it's okay this way. Okay, let's put the background color. The spinner dot travel dot style dot background color is equals to, let's put EEE. So it won't show background color here. Good. It won't show, yes, but here it is expected to show background color. Good. So but background color is 2, let's say 333. You see for, so let's use RGBA. Let's see, yeah, 000, that's black, then enter 0.5, that's opacity. So let's enter value. Good. Can you see something? 5. I think that is somehow relatively good, but let's see again if we can get something good out of that. Let's say 10, 100. We want the best. Okay, we are setting background. Immediately you click on submit so as to make it good. I think this is better. Then I think that's better. So let's see if we can add padding to it as well. Dot style dot padding is equals to 1 rem. Let's see if that will work fine. But all this one they will be added at the wrong time, so it won't be there again once you close the components. Okay, let's try again. Good. Do we have padding there? Can you see it? Seems I can. Let's say 4, 5. Let's see what will happen there. Okay, 5. Oh, it's like it's not effective. Let's remove it. Good. Let's give all this a normal value again. Let's give them the 10 seconds they were using before. So let's start all over again and see. We are testing our app now. Remember, we are not done yet. We have not compared the two values. We are still unloading. Good. Come up. Okay. 5. Good. Good. Okay. Now let's now display the result component. The result component. If the answer is correct and if it is not correct, the result component now. So first thing first, let's create a variable. Let's say let final results. Let's result message. So that's what we're going to be displaying there. So we'll compare the value of generated value. We're going to be using a ternary operator. If it is equals to user guess dot value, and meanwhile this value is string. So we have to convert it to an integer. So that's how to convert to integer like we did for this one. So you ask a question. We are using ternary operator. Question: if this is correct, the true value goes here, and if not correct, the false value goes here. Okay, so if we compare this to be this and this is not equals to each other, this result message is going to take whatsoever. Let me close this. Yeah, the result message is going to take, if this value is not equals to, we use triple equals to compare. That's comparison operator. So if this is equals to this, it's going to send the message from, it's going to assign the value true to the result message, and if it is not equals to each other, it's going to send the false value into this variable. Okay, so let's say here 1 or true or false, whatsoever thing. So let's say true. Okay, true and false. Let's return true and false. So let's say is equal. So can you see? Let's use, since we are using a Boolean data type, I'm going to walk you through JavaScript himself. We are creating application. So for us to know that as well, we need to learn the variable JavaScript on the basic, the fundamental of JavaScript. Okay, let's look at it now. We check the question. If we want to display the results now, if it is true, then we want to display the value, what's it called? We call it result, right? Result components, I think. Okay, display result dot class. So we're going to be removing the class let's remove the hidden class first. After then we remove the, let's remove it to display that, display class list dot remove. What are we removing? Hide class. Okay, then here I want to display content inside that, inside this display. Let's look at it here. So inside this result we have h1, so we want to display it inside this h1, the result inside this h1. But however, so we have to give it a name. Let's give it a class. Let's go, should we call it result? Let's just call it result. Okay, or display result. If we call this one, okay, let's call it result. Okay, so result, let's do for result, let's get result element 2. Let's say cost result is equals to document dot result. So the result is the name of the class, quotes, double quotes, end it. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, now thank you, Father. All right, now let's go this way. Result dot content, text content is equals to, if the result, if they are equal, if it is true, we want to display congratulations. Then let's put, okay, we're going to put emoji later. Okay, congratulations, we're going to put an emoji there later. Okay, so here we say else. If it is not true, then result should be try again, or sorry, you have try, or you say try again later. So let's do that. Let's try that now. Let's say it. Enter my name. Good. Let's take easy. Then let's enter 4. Why remove add, then remove hide display. Okay, it's not actually display results. Let's go back. This is not, it should be display result, it should be result component. Let's see name, please check the name very well. So this is result component. Let's copy it, result component. Let's copy that, and result okay, container result. Good. So we have to remove the hide from the class. We remove that. When we remove this, we want to display the results. Okay, let me put it there. First of all, change the content of this element, then display it. Let's see. think I will need to walk us through the code one more time. Maybe I will do a video to talk about each lines of code again. It's not coming up. Why? Let's inspect. Oh, can you see it? It took extra time for it to pop up. Meaning, I think we should let's remove it from. Let's remove it from this. Let's remove it away from there, and let's put it. Let's put it here. I hope you understand that it's taking the same time. It's taking the same time. So the time, the interval, it will wait for like 15 minutes, like 10 minutes or so before it comes up. Okay, so we don't need that. So let's try this first. If it works fine, good. If not, we'll look at how to do that also. Then let's select this. Let's enter the value. I think that's the same issue we have with this one too. So congratulations. So it comes up. So let's equally set the interval time separately for this one. So the time is not going to be more. Let's say 1000. That's 1 second. So let's move this code inside it. Let's move this one inside. Okay, so let's see what will happen now. Let's enter back. You can close this now. Easy. So 5. Try again. Okay, so let's set the same value. I think, yeah, I've gotten it now. Let's say 10. Let's add like 2 nanoseconds, the interval between the two. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see, because we don't want the situation whereby it's loading and the result comes up. No, we want it to finish the load, then the result pops up. Okay, let's look at that. Easy. Then let's select 5. Once this one finishes, it should take like 2 nanoseconds, then it pop up for the other results. I think it's correct, but let's see if we had 1. If we put 1, it should be 1, right? Or should we? Let's do it this way. On 1000. Let's see. 1000. Oh, 10,000 rather. Easy. Then let's enter 5. still don't. Let me put 5,000. Let's see. We must make sure that as soon as it disappears, the spinner disappears, the result comes up. Okay, so let's look at the timing very well. Easy. I think we are done with the game, but we just want the timing to be more sequential. I think it's two. Should we then say, okay, let me reduce this to 3. So the load 3,000, that's 3 seconds. Then the result component 5 seconds. Let's go. Good. So now we can now change this to 4. Let's change this to 4, 5. So let's try again. I think the time is blending now. Thank you, Father. Okay, easy. So let's say 5. Good, perfect. So let's repeat the same things to this, the transition between this as well. You will see it's delaying, right? Not this one. Wait. It shows this immediately, but this one, from this one to the guest component, we have a little interval between the two components. So let's address that. The same thing we did here is what we're going to do over there. Let's go up. Let's go up. Yes, yeah. So what we're going to do, let's replicate what we did down there. Then this is going to be let's say the same value, that's 4.5 seconds. Then this 5. Okay, so this is not it. Then we remove this. So let's check. This is the longest loading we have. Then easy. Good. You can see now it's blends. So probably let's still make sure that the time is very close. Let's say, yeah, let's use 4.8 seconds. This one is 10 seconds. The second one load, the second load should be 4.8. Then it emerges the guest component. Good, very brilliant. So when we enter 5 now, let's see load. Something's happened again, so let's do the same. Let's increase this to 8. Sorry, then let's save it. I think it should work fine now. It should work fine. Good. So Spark Easy. Then why is disappearing so quickly? Five, 5,000, 5,000. 5,000, 5,000. Let's see. We are done. We just want to make it perfect, okay? Okay, we can start the video. Then I will try to do a tutorial on explanation. I'm going to explain each lines of code to you again because it can be so annoying. So I'm going to teach you the basic of JavaScript, okay? Then you will see all that we have been doing. So I want this to render dynamically. Confirm or try again, okay? All right. What should we do here? Okay. I think we are done. So, but we can still. Let me remove this. Let's remove this. Confirm or try again. Let's remove that. Let's remove that and position the result down. So I'm going to work on it to perfect it as to host it. I'm going to make it live that people can be using or playing. We can play it anywhere in the world, but for the purpose of tutorial, we're going to be stopping here. So, yep, good. So let's make sure that it's showing at the center. So let me check the result area. Let's find result area. Good. Display colon flex. So justify content center, align item center. So let's see that. Good. So this is good. There we're going to put what is it called? We're going to put emojis. You can try that. That's the second assignment. Put emoji. So to get emoji, go to get emojis. That's the URL. You search for whichever emoji you like. Whichever one you like, then add this to congratulations and the other value. All right, and another assignment for try again later. I want you to display the result generated by the computer and the one you supply. Maybe after try again later, because computer suggested this and you entered this. So that's your assignment, okay? Bye for now. Congratulations.